In a world rocked by recession and housing crisis, finding an affordable place to call home is more crucial than ever. But luckily for you, Canada has some hidden gems. Well, at least for now. In today's video, we're talking about affordable cities in Canada that will offer you a balance between economic stability and great community. So if you're looking to move to Canada, make yourself a cup of tea and let's get started. And make sure to watch this video till the very end to learn more about how to get a free lawyer, cash bonus, and personalized guidance, all for free. Thank you, Help! The first city on the list is known as the Forest City, and it is London, Ontario. London, Ontario was originally a huge forest, and then they've built a city on it. However, the city continues to offer the commitment to the environment with parks and trails and waterways. London has around 200 parks where you can hike, bike, walk, do whatever you want. London's growth has been primarily determined by manufacturing industry, but there are also well-known businesses such as City of London, 4 hospitals, and Canada Life. London has been growing really fast, and if you look at it, there's so much construction happening. But the best part is, the prices are still affordable compared to Toronto, for example. The population of City of London is right above 500,000, 520,000 to be precise. And the location is perfect if you wanna occasionally drive to Toronto, or maybe you want to go to States, because London, Ontario is located 2 hours from Toronto and 2 hours from Detroit, United States. Being close to many thriving communities, Southwestern Ontario offers scenic getaways, local wineries, and many other charming small-town experiences. London, Ontario is also famous for its educational institutions, so if you are an international student who is looking for options where to study, London, Ontario. There is Western University, King's University, Harris University, but also Fanshawe College, College Boreal, and housing. The housing is affordable. A one-bedroom apartment will cost you around $1,800, but if you're okay living outside of the city, you can pay $1,500. Comparing to Toronto, where the average rent is like what, $2,500, even more? This is a really good option for students. If you decide to stay and study in London, Ontario, you can apply for permanent residency after. You have express entry as anywhere in Canada except for Quebec, and you have Ontario provincial nominee. As always, you can find all the links in the description box to IRCC, where you can take a look at different immigration pathways and helpful information, because I'm not an immigration lawyer. As I've mentioned before, a healthcare sector and educational sector, these are huge in London, Ontario. And speaking of salaries, the average salary is around $50,000, which is 7.4% lower than the Canadian average, which is $54,500. But again, this is an average. You can always find a job that pays more or pays less, but we don't want that. Overall, London is a perfect city for families or family-oriented people. If you're planning to move to Canada and then, have a family and you want to feel safe, I feel like London is the place to be. If you're planning to work in healthcare sector, I think London is also a great option for you, because as I've mentioned before, there are 4 hospitals, and from what I've heard, they are really good. If you want to live nearby Toronto, but also close to parks and everything, again, London is amazing for that. As I've mentioned before, it's a forest city. There are like more than 200 parks available to you. If you're into hiking, biking, boating, swimming, walking, you will definitely find something to do nearby London. And of course, students, London is home to some colleges and universities, and if you're planning to study in Canada, I feel like you can find London to be a very attractive place to live, considering the cost of living. So if you're one of those people who are either planning to study in Canada or already studying in Canada, you might want to hear about the sponsor of this video, Help. Help is a premium end-to-end platform that helps international students like yourself get admission to Canadian colleges and universities for free. But wait, there is more. Here's how it works. You sign up using my link, fill out your information, upload documents, and see if you qualify for Help. And if you do qualify, Help pairs you with an admission coach, and together you will discover programs that fit your immigration goals, career goals, that fit your budget, your personal needs. Together you will prepare and submit your applications to your dream colleges and universities and gain admission to top programs. Help coaches can also help you secure your visa and even support you to move to Canada. Like, they literally can help you find the best city to live or find accommodation, because Help coaches are trusted experts who have studied and currently live in Canada, meaning they know pretty much everything about being a student in Canada and living in Canada. They can accurately and truthfully answer any questions you might have, like which city is more affordable or where will I find job after graduation. And the best part, everything can be done from the comfort of your own home. Because all you need is your phone or a laptop, you communicate with your coach through WhatsApp, you can submit documents via platform and check your progress via online dashboard. You can set goals, discover programs, apply for colleges and universities, and everything from one place. And speaking of documents, make sure to have all the documents ready when you're applying for help. You will need your transcripts, your English exam, and your passport. At this point, you might be wondering, but Yulia, why should we use HELP? How is it different from others? Well, here's the thing. HELP coaches do not make any money and have zero hidden motives. The only goal they have is to get you admitted to your dream college or university. The coaches are not there to push you and, sell you and make money of it. HELP's mission is to make studying abroad more affordable and easy for international students. And that's basically why my channel exists, because I want to share my knowledge with you guys so you don't have to struggle as much as I did, because HELP did not exist back then. Sign up for HELP today using this link or this QR code and make your dream of studying in Canada the reality. But wait, if you already studied in Canada, I have something for you too. Spoiler alert! It's a free lawyer and a cash bonus. HELP also helps current students who are already in Canada and they're looking to either switch to another college, switch to a different program, or if they want to take the second program. For example, that's what I did. I took 2 one-year programs because I realized halfway that 1 year post-graduation work permit will not be enough. So I decided to take another one. HELP can help you with that too. If you're already in Canada looking for switching a college or a program, say you started studying in Toronto and realized how expensive it is and now want to switch to a more affordable area, or you realize you don't like the program, not only they will help you find colleges that has seats available, but also they will give you a free immigration lawyer that will handle your paperwork. How amazing is that? And they will also help you transfer any credits you might have gained in the previous term, so you can save on your tuition fees. And if you want to study the second program, as I did, together with your coach, you can explore different options, see which program will make more sense in your situation. And again, they will also give you a free immigration lawyer that will help you with extending your visa. But Yulia, you've mentioned some kind of a cash bonus. Right. So if you switch in schools or extending your studies with HELP, you will get a $500 cash bonus after your first week of school. And you can spend however you want. But most importantly, you will get the lawyer who will help you with your PGWP, post-graduation work permit, and even PR after your studies. I mean, you'll be saving so much money on lawyer fees, because lawyers in Canada are freaking expensive. I wish HELP existed when I was a student. Like I've said that many times, I'm gonna say it many more times. I don't know what you're waiting for. If I were you, I'd be clicking on that link or scanning this QR code and signing up for HELP. I'd like to get that free lawyer and the cash bonus, And if you've already tried HELP, let us know. Now back to the video. The next city on the list is Kelowna, BC. The city's natural beauty makes it a prime destination for many people, including tourists, students, newcomers. The surrounding area is home to many wineries. Kelowna is a home to many startups, but also to well-established companies. Kelowna is known for the glorious Range Mountains, a chain of pristine lakes, pine forests, gardens, and authentic vineyards. The city of Kelowna is the largest community located in the Okanagan Valley, and it has a metro population of more than 200,000 people. Kelowna is conveniently located between Vancouver, Banff, and it's kind of close to Calgary. It's only 8 hours. In Canada, 8 hours by car is literally next door. If you're planning to study in Canada, in BC, there is a UBC campus in Kelowna, there is also Okanagan College and Justice Institute of British Columbia. By the way, all the educational institutions that I name in this video, they all offer post-graduation work permit. They are all designated learning institutions, so you don't need to worry about getting your work permit after the studies. Prices for apartments are similar to London, Ontario, and it's around $1,800 for a one-bedroom apartment in the city center and around $1,500 outside of city center. As for PR opportunities, again, Express Entry works perfectly in British Columbia, but also you have the BC Provincial Nominee Program, and I think there is also a tech pilot. So if you're planning to study tech and then stay in Canada work, maybe you should take a look at the BC tech pilot. As for the jobs and salaries, the average salary is around 55,000 Canadian dollars per year, which is pretty much the average salary in Canada. And as for the industries, tourism, hospitality, agriculture, wine production, anything that's related to, growing, harvesting, wine production, all of this can be found in Kelowna, BC. I feel like Kelowna can be perfect for outdoor people if you like, again, hiking, biking, doing like all the outdoor stuff. This is a perfect place to be. Also, if you're really into wine, Kelowna has a lot of different vineyards nearby. But also I feel like people who are interested in wellness and health, they would also love living in Kelowna, BC, because again, you have a lot of nature, you have a lot of resources. And I feel like the general lifestyle there is kind of like slower compared to major cities in Canada. And the next city is Regina, Saskatchewan. Saskatchewan, the coldest province in Canada. Yeah, but not really. Regina is located in the south central part of the province. It's not like -40 over there. It is located in the middle of the prairie provinces, with Alberta to the west and Manitoba to the east, but also it borders with American states, Montana and North Dakota. Housing in Regina is just chef's kiss. You can expect to pay around $1,000 for a one-bedroom apartment. Like, I haven't seen those prices ever since I moved to Montreal like 8 years ago. But if you want to live outside of the city, I've heard that you can find an apartment for less than $1,000. Are these prices even in Canada? Sounds surreal to me. In Regina, you can find two major universities, which are University of Regina and Saskatchewan Polytechnic. And the best part, the average salary in Regina is higher than the Canadian average salary, and it is around $57,000. The main industries in Regina, Saskatchewan are agriculture. Saskatchewan is often referred as the breadbasket of Canada, and agriculture plays a major role in the province's economy. Regina serves as a hub for agricultural research, processing and trade. Also, you can find some energy and resources, jobs, manufacturing, biotechnology. Biotechnology and life sciences are emerging in the city, contributing to the healthcare expansion. Aside from the express entry that we all love, you can also get your PR through Saskatchewan Provincial Nominee Program, and it includes the following streams: International Skilled Worker category, Experience category, Entrepreneur category. So if you plan to establish a business and operate it in Saskatchewan, maybe you want to look at this one. And let's not forget about the Rural and Northern Immigration Pilot. If you find a job in one of the communities in Saskatchewan, you might be eligible to apply for this pilot. As I've mentioned before, Regina is a really affordable place to live if you are on a tight budget, but you want to move to Canada. Maybe you can start in Saskatchewan, in Regina, and then, I don't know, move to another city. But also I feel like Regina is perfect for families because you have so many parks and schools and recreational facilities. But also, if you're planning to study in Canada, the University of Regina is one of the top universities in Canada. And of course, my outdoorsy people who love hiking, biking, and everything that we've mentioned in this video. I mean, there are so many forests and lakes nearby. You can always explore those, and I'm pretty sure they are beautiful during summertime. During the winter, it might be a little bit chilly. The next city on the list is Fredericton, New Brunswick. The city of Fredericton is New Brunswick's capital. Today, in addition to being the center for education and government, Fredericton is home to the largest concentration of knowledge-based businesses. And it's one of the fastest growing cities in Atlantic Canada. Even though it's really small, just 60,000 inhabitants, it's really cute. I've been there once, and I mean, it's a student city, trust me. Fredericton is a part of Maritimes, which is Atlantic Canada basically, and it is located along the St. John River. The river plays a significant role in the city's geography and it provides a scenic backdrop to many areas of Fredericton. Fredericton is really close to other cities such as Moncton, Halifax, St. John, and my favorite, Charlottetown, PI. There are 5 educational institutions located in Fredericton: Maritime College of Forest Technology, New Brunswick College of Craft and Design, NBCC, New Brunswick Community College, St. Thomas University, and University of New Brunswick. The housing situation is still on the affordable range, I should say. A 1-bedroom apartment will cost you around $1,300 per month. If you're planning to live somewhere outside of the city, $1,100, $1,200 maybe, still pretty affordable for students and newcomers. The average salary is a little bit lower than the Canadian average. It is around $51,000 per year. And the main industries are A, government. Lots of government staff is located in Fredericton. B, environmental and renewable energy. And this one is big because the city is focusing on the renewable energy a lot and they promote sustainability. I've also heard that IT sector is pretty popular in Fredericton, as well as the healthcare sector. The city has hospitals and clinics and research centers, so if you're planning to study medicine, I'm pretty sure you'll find a job in Fredericton. As for PR pathways, the one and only express entry, but also we have the Atlantic Immigration Pilot Program and the New Brunswick Provincial Nominee Program. Again, if you studied in Canada, I'm pretty sure you will have no problems with applying for those programs because all of them pretty much require you to work in Canada, have some kind of a skilled job, and then you'll get APR. Fredericton is perfect for people who don't want to live in major cities. I know many people get really anxious when thinking of living in a huge city like Toronto or Vancouver, so if you want to live in a smaller city, Fredericton. When I was there, I feel like there are a lot of families with kids, so if you're planning to have a family at some point, Fredericton might be a good place for you to settle down. Also, New Brunswick is a bilingual province, so it can be perfect for my French people out there. And moving to the beautiful province of Alberta and the city of Lethbridge. Lethbridge is known as the sunniest city in Canada because the city enjoys over 320 days of sunshine. That's pretty much Lisbon of Canada. I think it's really attractive for everybody who needs sunlight in their lives. Lethbridge is not a big city, it only has around 106,000 people living in there. However, it's a really cute city. Lethbridge is just a day trip away from 4 UNESCO heritage sites, and it is home for many local attractions. Similar to Regina, Lethbridge is pretty affordable because you can find a place to live for $1,000, $1,100, which is amazing compared to all the prices in major cities. Lethbridge offers 2 choices for studying, either Lethbridge College or University of Lethbridge. Amazing. I mean, well, that's at least some choice, right? The average salary in Lethbridge, Alberta is around $52,000, which is a little bit lower than the national average. As for the jobs, some of the most prominent industries in the city are agriculture, of course. It is the backbone of Lethbridge's economy. With 320 sunny days, I feel like it's the perfect place to grow your tomatoes, I don't know, your cucumbers. There's also a lot of farming happening in the city, as well as food processing and distribution. Also, there are a lot of energy jobs. While it's not the most prominent industry in the city, it still plays a big role. As for PR opportunities, since Lethbridge is located in Alberta, you can get your PR through Alberta Immigrant Nominee Program. But also you can explore your options via Rural and Northern Immigration Pilot. Overall, I feel like Lethbridge is a perfect city, for people who need that vitamin D, because every time I talk to my Canadian friends, they're all like, oh, we're so jealous, like we need sunshine in our lives. Move to Lethbridge, my friends. B, families, because Lethbridge is not a huge city. I feel like it's much safer to have a family there than like in major cities. But also, if you want to retire, I feel like it is also a perfect place for you because you have so much around you, like healthcare facilities, then you have parks and forests and like things to do. It sounds like a perfect place to me. And of course, if you want to be in the agriculture industry, you want to do farming or like food processing, Lethbridge is where you want to look at. And this is it for today. If you're looking for a perfect place to move in Canada, or you're exploring more affordable opportunities, because the housing crisis is real, and it's not only Canada, it's everywhere pretty much. I can totally relate because the rent prices have skyrocketed, honestly, even here in Lisbon, Portugal. If this video was helpful and you've learned something new, make sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any new content. And I wish you all the best with your moves. See you soon. Bye!